Hello viewers, today we are going to look at this interesting question, a question to do with trigonometry combined with the modulus function. So how do we solve this particular question? To solve this particular question, we are supposed to understand the definition of a modulus function. So the function modulus of x being equal to is defined as x when x is greater than or equal to 0, and it is negative x when x is less than 0. So this is a piecewise defined function. That's how we define the modulus of a function. Now coming to our question, which is saying the modulus of 3 sine theta minus 1 is equal to 2. It means that this is going to be defined piecewise, meaning you have a positive and a negative of this function. So we'll have 3 sine theta minus 1 being equal to 2. So this is a positive one. Or we'll have negative of 3 sine theta minus 1 being equal to 2. We then solve these two equations, this one and this one, separately for theta. So for the first equation, we have 3 sine theta minus 1 being equal to 2. You have 3 sine theta minus 1, then you add the 1, and you have 2 plus 1 here. You add the additive inverse of negative 1, which in short term, others say you take negative 1 this side. So this is going to give us 3 sine theta. Negative 1 plus 1 is a 0. Then you have being equal to 2 plus 1, which will give us 3. Divide by 3, divide by 3. You have sine theta giving you 1. Then you solve for theta here. You need to have sine alpha giving you 1. Alpha is going to be sine inverse of 1. Then on a calculator you get sine inverse of 1. Shift sine inverse of 1 and check that your calculator is in your degree mode. This will give you 90. Therefore theta is equal to 90 degrees. Then we solve the remaining equation, which is negative 3 sine theta minus 1 is equal to 2. You can divide by a negative and a negative throughout. You have 3 sine theta minus 1 is equal to negative 2 after cancelling the negatives, and 2 divided by negative 1, you have negative 2. Then we'll have 3 sine theta. When you take this negative 1 this side, or add the additive inverse of negative 1 plus 1 here, and also here you add a positive 1, you have 3 sine theta. This will be 0, giving us negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1. Divide by 3, divide by 3. Then you have sine theta giving us negative 1 over 3. Then you solve this equation, which is quite simple. So you solve for theta, which will be sine alpha, get the alpha or the angle in the first quadrant, which relates to whose sine is negative 1 over 3, being equal to the modulus of negative 1 over 3. So sine alpha will be equal to 1 over 3. Alpha is equal to sine inverse of 1 over 3. So alpha is sine inverse of 1 over 3. Then on your calculator here, you get sine inverse of 1 over 3 which will give you 19.4712.2063. So this is alpha, this is the angle in the first quadrant. So you have, where is sine negative? When you look at this equation, you have sine theta equal to -1/3. So where is sine negative? Sine is negative in the third and fourth quadrant. Okay, it's positive in the first and second, and negative in the third and fourth quadrant. So in the third quadrant, you have these quadrants, and this is your alpha. So in the third quadrant, this is equivalent to this angle. So this is what you are calling theta. And this angle here is also equal to alpha. These are vertically opposite angles. So in the third quadrant, what is this angle? This angle is 180, because from there up to there it's 180, then plus the alpha which we have here. So in the third quadrant, theta is going to be equal to alpha plus 180 degrees. Theta will be, get on your calculator, 180 plus the answer we had, you have 199.47, which will give us 199.5 degrees. Then in the fourth quadrant, how do we solve for theta? In the fourth quadrant, theta will be equal to 360 degrees minus alpha. How do we get to that? You have quadrants here. This is your theta, and the fourth quadrant is here, and this is the reference line that we have. So this angle will be equal to this one. So this is our theta, and sorry, this is our alpha. Okay, this is our alpha, and we are saying that theta is this angle in the fourth quadrant up to there, which we are calling theta. So how do we get this angle? When we know alpha, from 360 take away this angle, which is alpha, then you'll be able to get theta. So in this case, theta will be equal to 360 degrees minus 19.4712.2063, and theta will be equal to on our calculator, 360 minus answer. This will give you 340.5 degrees. Therefore, you conclude that theta is equal to 90 degrees and theta is equal to 199.5 degrees. These will be the two values of theta. Thank you.